Alright, everyone. So, I had many questions after that start. And here are some things that I speak that I have learned about carriers since the beginning. Now, carrier overcrowding, that's cool. Organization, naval air attacks from carriers, carrier night penalty reduction, weather penalty reduction. Now, can't we get those things from here? Well, it doesn't seem like it. We can get night fighting, which reduces some of the penalties, but we no longer get this. We can get it from trade interdiction, grand adoption. Trade interdiction. It's gonna be, yes. We can get it from this, but not anywhere else. The floating airfields, seems to help with that. But weather penalty minus 25%, carrier night penalty reduction. This seems to be what the Japanese might have gone with historically. Because carrier overcrowding, organization, naval air attacks from carriers, okay. And then you get the carrier night penalty reduction and the weather penalty. The Japanese did a lot of night fighting. It makes sense to me. Now, they did a lot of gunnery practice, I know that, but it would also make sense to me that they did a lot of night operations with the carriers in order to train with that as well. This seems like it's the U.S. doctrine, and it seems like it's the U.S. doctrine. This between this and escort carriers. I'm not sure about escort carriers just yet. I haven't looked at that too much because I can't access it for my game. But I'm playing Japan because obviously Japan is the reworked thing. So screening bonus when using only capital ships. Sure. Max range. Okay. Sortie efficiency. But you get that sortie efficiency with a air wing sortie delay of 2 hours. So my understanding. Hold on. This might be devastating because of that 2 hours. I think they sortie like every 6 hours. If I'm not mistaken, and depending on where you are in the time zone, that can be devastating, but it also might be devastating even at the equator with Bismarck Sea. No, where this is. Um, so in the Hawaii region and stuff, it could be devastating there. I am not entirely sure. I'll have to do a little bit more research into that. Watch other people's videos and come back to you here. But carrier traffic. Now that is something new. If I let this battle go here, and here it is. So carrier traffic. What is carrier traffic? Well, carrier strict penalty. Um, if we look over here, mass carrier fleet mastery plus 30%. Um, mass carrier fleet mastery. Okay, well, what is that? Is that the sortie efficiency, or is that the carrier traffic? Well, I'm gonna have to go back. And tag USA. All you pesky carriers, leave. I don't need you right now. guys can go back to port. Tag Jap. And AI off. AI off. Mastery. Mast carrier fleet. Choose that, and we'll gain mastery as we go. But I wanted to show you what happens as we do stuff here. So we've got naval battle, and we have carrier strike penalty. Well, what is that? 47% of air wings are able to strike the enemy. This value is derived from the number of planes we currently have in the air and the enemy fleet composition. A minimum of 80 planes can be in the air before penalties can be incurred. The enemy fleet composition allows the effective use of 157 planes. The higher of these two numbers is used. Oh, Jesus Christ. Lots of hiccups. So that affects the total amount of planes that we can carry into the battle based on the enemy fleet composition. And it seems to be practically purely based on how many carriers are, oh my god, in the enemy task force here. I already had XP. Now, what do we have over here? Air efficiency 12. So we have a base of 50. And if we unpause it and let the storm pass by, which it doesn't seem to be passing by, and there it goes. Alright, we're at day. So we now have 60% air efficiency, and we get a base of 5, and we get 10 from screening. Now, there are more than a fucking few, Jesus fucking Christ. More than a few ways that we can take care of this. Did we do this focus? Okay, no, we did not. Alright. One of those ways is to go to your commander here and find one that has sortie efficiency. This has 10 and 10, that makes 20. We can assign him and he will be in battle, and we now have 80%. Now, there's new things here, so there could be something hidden in here. Grand Fleet Superior Tactician, Ironside Trait Gain, Base Strike Naval Gunfire, Ironside Trait XP Gain, Short Bombardment, Accidents Chance, Blockade Runner XP Trait Gain, or Trait XP Gain. That's always nice. Navy Leader Costs, starting level of a new Navy leader, Navy intelligence to others, fleet protector, air controller, Sea Wolves, blockade runner. Screen support focus. Screen support. This. How do we get this? Has completed special project support ships. Okay. Okay. Now, when might you get that thing? Where? Anti-air artillery. Ooh. Anti-air, yes, absolutely. Navy support ships. What does it take here? Can I even fucking see it? I see. Support ships. Okay, it only takes one, so that's gonna be over and done with pretty dang soon, which is awesome. I see, and mastery. Oh my fucking god, my hiccups. Jesus Christ. Naval research speed, ship recovery rate, Interpol, yeah. Fleet and being. Line of battle. Oh wait, it was Coastal Defense Fleet, right? Ship refitting. What is the max range? Naval supply consumption. Ooh. Ship refitting speed. Anti-air, light attack. Sub-detection. Light gun hit chance. And ship refitting cost. Yes. Two excellent things, it seems. Sure bombardment bonus, naval fuel consumption. Where do we get mastery? Add a 10% mastery bonus for 240 days to all armor. To all carrier tracks. What? Oh. Base strike. All capital ship tracks. Yokosuka Naval Arsenal, and this is the good one. Okay. Sortie efficiency. Sortie efficiency. Okay, and you can't, so... Alright, so this is what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about fleet composition here. So it looks like this would be the best thing to do here. Add a 25% bonus to mastery for 240 days to all carrier tracks. Reduce the head time penalty by 1.0 years and give 100% research bonus for the valid for next researches of these technologies, all carrier technologies. Soyomu Toyota gains air controller, which is sortie efficiency. He should already, if I am not mistaken, have Ironsides, yes, which is absolutely fantastic. Every ship in it has over 37 knot speed. Jesus Christ. And then you get this sortie efficiency, aerodynamics, and avionics. And then you gain plus 15% funds gain on Yokosuka and Yokosuka Naval and Air Arsenals. You're not gonna be able to do heavy gun hit chance. Or get that bonus to heavy batteries, but you will get more sortie efficiency. And you can still do these things. Once you do this, you will get the carriers that you want, and this will more than likely be better than if you were to do it otherwise, because when you finish this, you will you will, um, I have lost my train of thought here. You will be able to design the thing for free within like the first year, give or take. I'm not entirely sure when that window opens and closes. But you will be able to do that. Design the Yamato for free, and the design that you can do will be better than the design that you won't be able to do. When it comes to the carriers, from what I've seen, it's basically a Soryu class with an armor plate, and that's pretty much it. Let me see here. Completed with aircraft carriers focus on aircraft carriers completed, create carrier variants, and 4 production lines of the Shokaku class. One of the following must be true. Has researched, this focus will gains breakthrough progress, is at least influential. Has researched improved carrier. Yes, okay. So you have to have already researched this. And does that give you any research bonus? It does. It gives you 1 year ahead of time and 100% research bonus valid for the next one researches of these technologies, all carrier. Research bonus for ships in general, and that's probably best used on something like this, sonar and stuff. But that gives you the Shokaku. You can upgrade your Soryus, you can upgrade your Ryujo, you can do a bunch of upgrades, especially when you get this. And when you get this. Now, how well are you going to be able to get those? I don't know. I very much do not know. Mastery is gained by units in action. Training contributes to mastery at a reduced rate. Unit sub-doctrine has been unlocked. And I would choose this, Coastal Defense. At which point I would want this as soon as possible. And these are all very nice. Very, very nice, because you select this and then you only need 400 and you're basically done. Once you set your thing at the very beginning, you don't need to set it any longer. Torpedo hit chance, torpedo screen penetration, fleet operations, capital, hunters, torpedo reveal chance, naval mines avoidance. Torpedo hit chance, long range subs. Submarine carriers, ooh, sub deck size +2. Sub detection. That looks like an interesting one there. Torpedo reveal chance. Torpedo hit chance. Torpedo screen penetration. Torpedo attack. Max range. Fuel usage. Ooh. Fuel usage is always something that you want. Also my wolf pet. That's definitely Germany. Retreat speed after initial stage. Torpedo hit chance. Surface detection. Rating efficiency. Trade interdiction. Enemy fleet size penalty. Naval detections and spotting speed. Escort carrier support doctrine. Fleet in being. Screening efficiency. Fleet coordination. Visibility. Naval AA attack. $7,000. What is the cost of a particular? Okay, so alright. And what is the escort carrier? Sorry, I'm thinking about fleet composition again. Escort carrier. Oh, only one? Awesome. Okay, so... Oh, jeez. That's 1650 plus... I know it can fit 4 of these. 700 plus 700 plus 700 plus 700. So that's already half, and then add, let's say, like engine 1. Are engine 1s? Oh, it would be carrier engine, right? Oh, it's a percentage cost. Okay. That's excellent. You would want this as well. I'm gonna need to put this into an actual game. Put this into practice in an actual game, but let's see. We have this, and then we... upgrade our doctrines, and we get 140 base strike milestone. Let's see. Increased air power. Massed carrier fleet mastery. That must be this carrier traffic and night traffic thing. Masafumi Arima screening. And we still sorting efficiency base value. Mass carrier fleet mastery base strike milestone. And oh, the battle ended. Another battle. $129. Okay, I'm starting to see what those support ships are for. So we pretty much immediately found this fleet again, and once again they're retreating, but that recovery rate that they give while in the fleet, if I can find them again. It tells me nothing. Great. Support ship. That also tells me absolutely fucking nothing. Alright. Great. Alright, so it is my understanding that they allow you to recover your organization while you're at sea. Whereas before, they didn't. The only way you could recover organization was by going back to port and recovering your organization there. So get the research, get the carriers, produce your own Yamatos, so you don't have to refit them. Refit the Shokakus, the Soryus, and everything else to the best of your ability. Forget about heavy guns, refit, grab some extra destroyers. Carrier aircraft production costs. Oh, that just replaces. All right, I see. Invasion preparation speed. Oh yes, yes, that is indeed very useful. Okay. Okay, so do this, get that completed, do this, then this, get the political power, I guess, go over here, do this, 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 and this, right? So that is 35 plus 35 plus 21 plus 21 plus, I believe that one is 70 plus oh shit, alright, 35 plus 35 plus 70 plus 21 plus 21 plus 35 plus that one is 70 plus 70 plus 35 plus plus 70 plus 70 equals 560. Okay. So you 1, 2, you complete that with an event. 3, or actually 1, 2, 3, 4. Weird 5. Weird 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Before it was 8 focuses and then the war. But back then it was 70-day focuses, which means that now it's increased from 70-day focuses to 70-day focuses to 35-day focuses, which means that 8 doubles to 16. But because we also got these 21-day focuses intermingled, we end up getting 17. Hope that makes sense. And the other thing here is this gets rid of a lot of days. Remove 420 days from Mission Quantum Army growing. That means that once this mission, it's either going to take off a shit ton more days than you were expecting, and you're going to go to war with China early, or it's going to take off too few days and you'll go to war later than you were expecting. But if you time it just right with your focuses, then you can delete all what's left of the days just as the historical date, or close enough to the historical date, comes around. And the fact that you can get all the way down here before that, it is quite amazing. Very fucking amazing. How much more can you actually do there? Because you can get this and get an extra 5 to sortie efficiency. You can do this. You can do this. Naval armor. XP gain, or yeah, this one is the one. Naval detection, escort efficiency. Oh, you could get both. And they're all 35-day focuses. Okay, great. This one is going to be a must. This one is going to be a must. Not necessarily a must, but very... Ooh. What is that, actually? Akazuki class. That's different from the Akatsuki that we already have. Where is it? Fubuki Asashio. Oh, I guess we don't have the Akatsuki. What is this? Akizuki. Oh. Ew. They didn't get this one right. Akizuki has 8 guns. So it'd be more like this. And then... Seaplane tender... What? And then this. I guess you could do all that in a refit, but whatever. They are half built, so that is very, very excellent. Very excellent. Alright. That is gonna be it for this one. I will upload a video where I'm doing an actual run, and I will incorporate this knowledge into it.